It's gonna be a long fucking day. So I'm meeting Ruben down. Vivid's on. So we're not going to go to the gardens because of Vivid, but we might do something else. I still don't know what he wants me to do, but I'm here. And I'm actually really enjoying this coffee. It's of course not from Starbucks. I don't know why I kept going there, but I feel like my nose hurts. But I got no makeup on, nothing. Well, that's alright. Across to my right, over there somewhere, it looks like there's like 3 Asian women dressed up in some sort of costume, so when Ruben's here, I'll fucking walk around and film and stuff. But fuck, man, I used to come to the city all the time before COVID, but not as much. But wallet away in a sec, but I've seen this guy's statue all the time, but I got no idea. I can never remember who it is. Him. Vivid, remember? All this is for Vivid. Oh, they're not. I've not been down this park in ages. I'm going. Yeah, it's right on the grass. Yeah. So down there is like the train station and shit, so across there is just where I got off the bus there. Fucking hell. Hey, look at that. Oh, okay, it must be their boyfriends. Yeah. I miss the city. I really miss the city. We're all for the Vivid thing. Riding around the globe. I'm waiting for Ruben to come down. So waiting for Ruben, so So this is what the kids would ride in. So these things. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is very much city life.
Because I've lived in the northern beaches most of my life. There's even people in the northern beaches that just don't leave it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're outside the city limits, there's really very little reason to come into the city unless it's
Yeah,
for work.
that's true, but that's what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah, like I know a few people who live up kind of northern beaches, and there's like they never fucking come to the city for no reason whatsoever. What is there to do? Nothing. Nothing to do.
And me seeing him at the elevator, he got it.
But
Which is a crying shame because it's one of the big cities in the city. So
yeah,
kind of need to promote people coming over, but like tourists and travellers that come here, they don't want to come here. They're like, why? There's nothing to do.
I know what you mean.
I can go to Melbourne, I can go to like Paris, and go anywhere where there's a lot more to do. I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Nice beaches here, pretty chill environment, but film is not something that you can depend on for financial gain unless you're Christopher Nolan or someone who's high up in the game.
Yeah, but that's always the case.
Yeah.
I am listening. I know it doesn't look like I'm listening.
No. You're just recording.
Yeah. So yeah.
Have you ever thought about moving to Melbourne for?
Fuck no. I'm never going to Melbourne. I'll go there for holidays, but I'm really sensitive to cold.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I just can't. Would not.
Yeah, winter season is pretty bad over
Yeah.
there. Even in the summer, it gets quite chilly.
Yeah.
Literally like 4 or 5 seasons in one day.
Did I've talked about about my past history of drugs and stuff? Or mentioned it or something?
Semi. I don't know the details. I mentioned with you like my kind of jumps in there, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, not specifically from your.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's just some of the damage that's caused. It's my nerves.
Yeah.
Because of that, I'm sensitive to the cold.
Yeah. Are we talking MDMA or?
Everything. Trust me. Everything.
Oh, so you've tried heroin and stuff.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, right.
Everything. So it's just
Is it true what they say? It's better than sex?
Oh yeah, but then it turns on you. So
yeah,
it's
for
just
sure. It gets you in the gates, and then it's like
it turns on you.
Was there any that you were specifically addicted to?
Oh, heroin and pot and bourbon.
Yeah.
So put like that. And
what was the most difficult to give up, you reckon?
Probably the bourbon, just because it was cheap and more accessible. And
yeah.
And I couldn't do it fucking all the time.
How cheap is heroin?
And it's expensive. That's
That's why people do crack and stuff.
Drugs are expensive. Everything's expensive.
In Sydney, Oh, I mean, MDMA and acid pretty cheap.
There's cheap versions of it, but that really does more damage to
your body. No doubt. It's not the legitimate article.
Yeah.
Are you sober in regards to this?
Yeah. That's a different lifestyle, like a different life. So I'm just saying, just because of my drug use has damaged my body.
Yeah.
I'm just
so
sensitive to the cold.
So good on the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've not been in here in years.
Yeah. Neither. When you with my partner, probably about 6 months.
So what do you want to go first? Or?
Well, actually, this kind of area was good because I was thinking more kind of scenic shots.
Yeah.
So,
you just tell me when to stop and all that.
I'll just still here, that would be a decent shot.
Alright.
How many times do you do recording these days? Do it like every...
Oh, a lot. I still got hours and hours and hours and hours of footage.
I do see you occasionally posting stuff up pretty consistently, so that's good.
It's out, yeah.
Have you gone onto like the TikTok?
No, I stop and start with that.
Yeah.
So I thought I was honestly going to do a project with Ruben, like one of Ruben's projects, but he wanted to do something with me and I had no plan that at all. So, no plans for that done. But, smoked way too many cigarettes. But, no control. So, Fucking hell. Alright. So that, hang on, I don't know how much footage, I think it's about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour I've got with Ruben. I did not plan this at all, so I honestly, yeah, like I said, I honestly thought I was going to do one of his projects, but now I'm too fucking buggered to go home. I just want to go home now, so not in the mood to film around the city. Maybe next week I should come up and actually walk around the city. Trying to take some footage. Right. Very right. Now you're gonna wait for me to hear you. Here we go, one step, oh that's gonna, so I can see my bus but it's down the road a bit. I think it's a bit early. Yeah. So, the title of the film, I'm going to name it, it's Ruben Volume 5. At least I got something, but it wasn't in my control. But, yeah, at least I can get something out of it, so. Anyway, just wait for the bus. Have a shower and shit when I get home. It's taken a while, so we're waiting for the fucking bus. I'm in, it's the 172. It's behind this traffic. It's not that one, not the B1, the one after. It's coming. Ringham Wall 172, that one. That blue one, that's the bus I'm taking. smoking's fucked, but really, really fucked. So, well, addiction to it, really. It's not so much the. I guess it's with cigarettes you can be like that, but but no, it's just addiction. I'm gonna blame addiction purely. So I'm going over to the tobacconist. It's Friday night. Hopefully shit's happening. So no. I have no idea how the day's gonna turn out. See Tim with the speakers is down there, but it looks pretty mild tonight. But maybe I'm on the wrong night. Mild. There's people out here, but it's mild. So, of course, I probably won't be seeing her, the Manly girl, but who knows though. Doubt it though. Nothing is happening at the beachfront. Oh, it's actually it's sweet, but it's actually couples and shit. Mainly. It's actually really sweet, but turn back now. Turn back. Nothing is happening tonight, so nothing. I might do one more walk and fuck off. She actually replied this time, so just testing the waters with somebody. So but probably just should go home. So I know she's not going to be around, so walk around. It is that night that you know, at night I just walk around for a little bit. It is one of those nights. So I did take Danielle was the girl, Mandy girl. If I don't say her name, she actually replied. So I'm gonna poke it out. But had a little bit of walking around, going home. I'm gonna post a few things on Facebook, and I was supposed to be writing the script, but I'm having like writer's block with that, so it's time to go bye bye. So, but life is unfair sometimes. So, grab a few things. Get ready. So, I got his name's Peter Lloyd. I've done one film with him before, but he seems alright to do another one. So, it's where I'm at the script. It's just fine tuning it. But anyway, I did a film with Ruben today. It's going to be called Ruben Volume 5. So I'm not too sure when I'm going to release it. But in this entire week, he goes, "Oh, let's meet and do some filming this Friday," which is Friday today. I honestly thought the way he was talking about it, like he wanted me to help him out on something so I planned nothing. I'm like, "Oh, films, bits and pieces myself," but yeah, anyway. So it was good to see him again. So I know that didn't make sense, so I just created my day in one. I'm actually just going for my walk, and I was here 2 or 3 nights ago. Oh, I'm outside the community centre. I've got to be suspect, but I don't know if you can recognise it, but fucking shovel's still here. No idea why that's still there, or why it's there. Like I said, it's probably just found, so. Since I'm here, I'm just gonna have a quick look around. I don't know if there's anything weird, but. See if that, because I think I mentioned that dumped rubbish and shit. There was dumped rubbish here before, but. Okay, I think that's either water, but I had no idea this was here. I don't know why that's surprising. There's a wooden chair, bit of wood, which I will explain in a second. But that's probably from water, that shit there, because I don't. Maybe from other people, but. So, well, maybe somebody's cleaned up the rubbish, but. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, that. Okay, nothing else is around, so. Oh, okay, I'm gonna regret picking up. Oh, walked into some sticks. Okay, I don't know if I should open that. So, I really need a cigarette, but. I doubt there's any snakes around, but. I don't know if I should open that. No, there won't be any snakes around. It's light. No. Billabong. Probably shouldn't be touching it with gloves. I doubt that there's anything. Fucking shit. I opened it, it's just that. So. At least I was brave. Because I know there's like it's hard to explain, but it's part of my Wakehurst Parkway, it's part of my Wakehurst Parkway videos. There's like a dumped esky. It is a dumped esky, but I had to stop because of the lady. Anyway, but it's not so much that it's dumped; it freaks me out. It's in a. I don't know if somebody's. Where it's left, it's what wigs me out, and the fact that I know there's something in it. So I don't want to open it by myself. So there's I don't know how many videos of this will be out in public. I'm sure there's a few, but I have seen a couple where they've opened something up and just. But yeah, at least I was brave enough to do that. Got to wash my hands when I get home, but yeah. So who knows? And I should focus on my walk and jog, but I could have done a better job jogging this week, but I think I've like shot myself in the foot and like got in my own way, but that happens. But so I'm gonna get home, do a couple things, and then go off to a meeting. The Saturday afternoon one at Manly. But get something out of the meeting, eh? Still on my walk and shit, so, but this caught my eye. It's so fucking weird. It's a shell. So cool. I don't know what's doing around. Maybe somebody's just dropped it, but found this. Yeah, I hope somebody finds it. I'm not fucking jogging. Oh, it's okay. But, my fucking hair. Anyway, going to the skate park thing. It's pretty funny how it's just such a small stone, but I wonder if it actually works though. But as for this like sort of like little area here, I've not really I haven't looked into it at all. But plus, I really don't think because the community centre's just through there. Like, could probably throw shit at it. But it's also like a little playground space just there as well. So I doubt that there's anything actually in there. Maybe dumped rubbish, but whew. Yeah, I feel a bit weird saying this, but there is at least one kid at the bike park thing. Oh, two, sorry. Can't see their parents or anything, but I ain't gonna go in, so climb up this fucking hill. So, to be honest, there's a lot of rubbish there too, that creek too. Should have pointed it out because it's not, I wouldn't say unusual or anything. Fucking tennis court, but it's just not the case, so. But I see bunny rabbit going away. But bye bunny rabbit. Fucking hell. But at least I'm walking up this fucking hill, hey. So out of breath. Right. Whew. Oh, fuck. Whew. That's what happens when you get old. Don't take care of yourself. Right. I'm keeping my eye out for shit. Saturday today. Right. There's a little nook to my right, but doubt there's shit in there. Oh, actually there is. Looks like there's like fresh rubbish there dumped too. Who the fuck does that? And knew if, the lawnmower stuff I can understand, but not the rubbish. Fucked up pillow or bag or something. But there's that dude, which is a bit weird, but oh, so my old stomping ground up here too. See fourth, but it'll remind myself it's Saturday, so there'll be fucking randoms around everywhere. But but one of these days I'll have to get fucking somebody to tag along with me, and maybe Ruben, because he was always down for shit. But probably winter time's the best time because there's like less snakes and shit around unless I fucking step on one. But here comes the community garden, but right. Oh god. compost. So, yeah, fuck it, going in. Don't see. I'm sure this has to attract weird people. I don't know what to make of this. Oops. It's a lady over. So, no signs of weirdness. Oh. Pretty cool, eh? There's like a lady, so I don't think she cares, but sitting too. Some chairs and random shit. I don't know if which one's better, like this one or the one at the school. But good idea regardless. Spinach is that. Yeah, maybe I can take this out. Maybe what people can see. What is this information? Like bed 10, 11. Parsley, no? Yeah. I don't know. Bench there. Yeah, it could be turkey, but something's in that bush. Another chair in the bush there. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you? That lady just stopped to talk to me. She seemed really sweet. Look, she looked like she reminds me of something like an Asian hippie or Asian liberal or whatever. She gave me like a very underdeveloped tomato as well, so fuck this off. But I just want to say this area I'm looking at so much, so much in my life. Kid, that all these new houses there, it was just like a giant block of land. Like that was it. So, and now it's not. It's full of houses and shit. So, fucking hell. Looks a little cleaner, but whether to go down to the end of the road with a back to the creek. I think there's two more aged out hippies down. Well, no, I'm gonna walk to the end of the road, but fucking hell. Wheelbarrows and benches and stuff, but who knows? But I gotta take a shit as well, so maybe I should have just walked past that thing, but I'm going. Oh, that weird guy's getting picked up from something. Fucking hell. Is he on the back seat? There we go. So, down to the end of the road. But, I think I'm getting a bit older. Peace and quiet. That needs to be trimmed down. Is it me or it's just like two-story homes are just becoming more popular and all that? So I remember when I was a kid, like, consider like, the fuck is that? But when I was a kid, it was like, if you lived in a two-story home, you were rich. Or if you had like a TV in your room, too. But, oh. But, more the frost type of stuff, but I'm not gonna go down there. Nothing weird in there. I still gotta take a shit though, but I'm gonna go down there. Right. Right. It'd be good to have kids and stuff, and that's what you want, a dog as well. Right. I don't feel like myself as well. No. Somebody left that. Is that a bag there, or? I left something there. Yeah. But. It's hard to say because it's so used and stuff, but. Still in hopes I'll find something weird. But. No. No. I was actually thinking about my ex-girlfriend kid today as well. I don't know why. But I can't believe I got so used to that woman being in my life. And I think that's what it was. I think it's on my end, like just is it maybe just this spot got cleaned up. But anyway. But maybe that was me, like just having like knowing that she's always around was a bit something I got way too used to. And I'm not talking about sex and stuff or any of that, just but just yeah. But there was stuff like I wasn't working on internally, and I think now that I'm doing that sort of stuff, I think that's been the disconnect or the void that it's been created inside of me. I think that I've actually worked on stuff internally. Nothing's matching out the external as well, but make that for as you see fit. But feels like I think I just need a rest. I don't think I've ever seen a bin bird down here. There's one just there, so fucking hell. What bush turkeys, but never a bin bird. Fuck, the sun's right in my eyes. Fucking hell. What the fuck is this? Some sort of fucking... Some sort of shared office. Not a shared, but an office with no privacy. I don't know. It's an office. Oh, that's Dylan. About to say, I'm going to wait for people to rock up to the meeting. And just when I started filming, I saw two people approaching the building, so... That's alright. But the Illuminati's rule, guys, again. I'm going to wait a bit.
Make note of what I say. Everything I speak has a deeper meaning. Nothing is what it seems. What goes on in my mind is impossible to comprehend. Just know that it's hard to express as well. Look down to the pits of its true meaning and maybe, just maybe, someone might understand. So what? I'm not good enough for you now? Is that it? Give me the best life has to offer and I'll make it worth your time. Give me nothing to work with, and you no longer have a friend. I'm never alone, yet it feels like I am. I'm just a rock in the ocean, and God is my tide. Nothing in this note will make direct sense to anyone, so I invite thee. Stay and think. My life is a riddle, and only when I'm gone will anyone understand it. Nothing worth living for, yet everything worth dying for. No need to part with this world, for on the inside, I'm already dead. I roam this earth as a living corpse. Perhaps I was never alive, or maybe this is my hell. Make the correct meaning of these words, and you'll understand how I really feel. Once you make sense of my words, it will be too late. Or maybe, just maybe, it will be just the right time. If you think this note is about death, think again. If you think this note is about life, you are incorrect. If you think this note is about me, you're on the right track. If I disappear, am I really gone? Think. Just think. Who is God? My life is a poem that no one will understand, but rest assured the meaning is of the utmost importance. Everything has deeper meaning. This I can promise you. So think. Just think. What does it all mean? Maybe one day you'll figure it out.
So I'm down here to get cigarettes. Yeah, it's been a split up day, but it's one of those days when it's kind of filled into like one another sort of thing, if that makes sense. So it's Sunday night, it's a bit nippy and shit like that, but so I don't think there's going to be a lot of people out. And there are clearly people coming from the ferry, but it's the start of the end of the night, so there's no weird. Tim is the stereo guys here, but no, but I'm not going to text Danielle, so I know she knows that I mean well, but still, that's not an excuse though. So I'm kind of going between whether to film anything or not, or just enjoy the rest of the night and then go home. But yeah, may as well film. So today I tried to work on a film script, which I tried to get shit out of me. There's 2 coppers that pulled up, but they don't have. Hang on. They could just be getting dinner just because they don't have their hats on. But 2 cops just. What is that? The Mexican place at the wharf, but no, they're getting dinner. Anyway, so I decided to do like a long poetry / philosophy based film. And I got it Peter, who I've worked with already. Like, he's probably happy to do it, but he's trying to write in information about a script to it, so you can have that sort of the length to it. I've got heaps there, but it just feels too. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like, yeah, if that makes sense. We did a meeting, did a couple chores, Sunday afternoon stuff. Went to a meeting, which is kind of, I enjoyed it, put it like that. But came home, promoted one of the things, so I gotta go home and do a few things and chill before I go to bed. But so I got a good couple of hours, and I think write some notes out for my upcoming week. Some things I got to do, but who knows, you know. But came home and did a vlog as well. So I didn't get as much done, but I don't know what it is. I think it's my computer started to wear and tear. But when I was editing the vlog, the whole shit just seems fucking whatnot. But I gotta be mindful because that's sort of like the heat is coming back in a bit, but the cop shop's just across the road, so maybe that's because of why. But so I just had a chalk to send. It's my car. Still, I gotta take a piss. Why did I walk so far? But yeah, fucking nothing's happening, so I'm taking a piss. Oh no, this park's changed a lot since I was a kid. What happens? Still a filthy fucking toilet, but there's one just on the other side of this, and it's a lot more. That one's always fucking filthy, but fuck. stay for a few more minutes then. But now if I do one more walk and go. The reason why I am kind of I'm wandering around, but I'm trying to. It's Sunday night, so I should relax a little bit. Which is kind of why this scene is kind of a bit. I guess all of them look pretty fucking like not planned out, which a lot of it's not. But one reason I'm back in Manly filming, which is hard to quit for me, is imported cigarettes. They sell it for cheap down the tobacconist down the road. So I may as well, you know. Since I'm here, I'll have that feeling since I'm here. Go for like a. It's hard to explain, but I still have that sort of urge or compulsion or yearning to kind of do street stuff as well. But this is probably it's very soft what I'm doing, but it's very currently it's the worst that I'll actually act out on, which is I got to try to put into perspective and explain why I kind of when I'm here should vlog a bit, but also I do have to put some time aside to doing something different as well. If anyone's actually watching my vlogs a bit more together, but I guess it's just having that sort of sense of getting that getting an experience as well. But I could have changed it around to where I know recently I've had a few previous ones where I've kind of it's elsewhere, but maybe I could have write it down, jot it down, do like an inventory on it, like a step 10 as they say in the rooms. But you know, it's but you know, it's things of life that. Anyway, yeah, nothing's gonna happen, so. Anyway, I gotta get home, do a few things, and hopefully after I've done that, I've got some time to. Hey, look at the street light shining on me. So, alright, head on home. Sorry, I just had So, about to go home. Just sorry, pull that way. Fucking hell. Sometimes in life you just gotta learn how to pat yourself on the back, smile and keep going. Right. Fucking hell. hours. But the good thing about as I said about the editing stuff, this one will probably be what's it called, exported time I wake up and all that. So sometimes in life it's I've really got to plan those moments better. It was almost like a waste of my time going to Manly, but but uh, thanks to week I don't have any family, so on this editing stuff it says 8.5 hours, which is my time I wake up. You know, so my sister and her family's gone away for at least a week. That means it's good having them. Well, it's good having them here. Hang out with my nephew when I can. Fuck, it's demanding. I really don't think I'm meant for fucking to be a parent myself. No. So, oh, that's right. Separate my papers as well. Now, Monday, 3, 4. Thank you. Just trying to plan out my schedule for the week. Wednesday. But little bullet points and stuff. This is the recovery based. Oh, it's the wrong bottom. As I'm smoking, get some shit done. Talking. Checking my email boxes as well. Oh. Notes. Forest. Sometimes shit goes really slow. I guess hour-long vlogs are a bit long, but who knows? But sometimes, you know, when I was driving home, I had to get an image of Jesus in my head, like looking at me. But I think that's the shit that I was just saying before. How I still have those drawers to junky stuff, but oh, send a message to Danielle. Danielle. Not a plan shit. But still gotta buy new shoes for like just out and about. But you know. My mate, one board dude from the States, from Nashville, Tennessee, gave me a Reddit account. 16 days old, but it's got no karma points on it at all. But hopefully this fucking works and shit. He hasn't sent me any footage in ages though, but hopefully my new Facebook plan works as well. Oh, I still get these random itches ever since Emily dumped me. I get sometimes like weird itches on my face. What is the best way to use Reddit? I'm not a robot. Move these out of the way from the keyboard. But Twitter. Sometimes Twitter feels like sometimes I go 4 days apart from fucking the cafe work, and sometimes it just feels like I get nothing done. Like no progress happens at all. And for some odd reason, Twitter went to dark mode. I got no idea. But the thing is, it's an easy fix, but it seems like it's such an inconvenience to get like. Try to get fixed. Turn it off and switch it off in dark mode, but that's just me though. Trending. I'm posting something on Twitter. Just writing the hashtags to it. Crypto. How do you spell crypto? I worked it out. Sometimes I get no impressions on my Instagram feed. Sometimes I do. Very little times there's engagements and stuff. Oh, see if anyone tries to get in touch with me. Everyone and stuff. Because somebody said something to me about the other day about somebody I know. Starting to pitch, you can't undo it. Yeah, just like the Instagram post anyway. See? Oh no, poor girl. Okay. Nobody's tried it yet. I got no messages on Instagram. Not cool. Not cool. But sometimes that's a good thing. Silence is better than people's shit. Well, that's just me. Alright, switch over. Switching cards. Nope. So I'm gonna wait about maybe a week. I'm gonna start using another Facebook page to help post stuff on my own knowledge variable Facebook account. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh. Hang on. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh. Shit, where did fucking hell. Oh. Just remembered my fucking Facebook password. Shot myself in the foot there. Fucking hell, I gotta reset my password. And yes, I'm just talking to myself, got nothing else to do. Right. Zero, zero, eight, 496. Oh, I always make things hard for myself. Copy, paste, continue. God, Facebook's painful at times. Um, okay, let's get started. Got it. So, feels like I'm always behind too. Like I'm never getting like ahead. Well, it feels like the things that I'm doing is that's just my opinion. Like, oh shit, it's 9:45. Alright, it was. Fuck. So I'm just doing a step 10 on myself. Can you hear that? Fucking hell. So I just kind of did both a step 10. Cigarettes as well. Top. I got to rearrange. So I'm doing like a step 10 at the moment. Okay. Planning out my week, so it's coming. I'm doing a step 10. I'm trying to write these notes down, so when I look at my schedule for the week, I'm like, oh, hang on. Some bullet point points. Friday. Oh. It's just little things. Like I wrote down recovery, working, plan. Danielle, might try to get in touch with her. Feels like I'm not being punctual. Step 10 3 times a week. Try to do like a nightly inventory bit. Gabby work smokes, and just some other bullet points that I've written down. So it feels like I am kind of in that house like half brain at the moment. I gotta do something, but I'm not actually following through on it. That I don't know if I'm making any sort of sense, but life is weird. So blog, blog, blog. Not so. Thank you. And even though tomorrow's supposed to be like a writing day, it feels like I'm not going to get anything done. But that makes sense. So I don't know why. It just feels like I'm not in the mood. I should, but and plus, I've been getting that Monday night French's Frost, too. It feels like I owe myself like just like a moment of like reassessing my own recovery as well. Little things that I've done, like today I kind of talked to a couple of people, made a point. I was actually both meetings I went to today. I went to one in Manly this morning, and went to Kirkland's as well. And both meetings I made a quick point, had quick chats to people. But build up some life skills as well and connections as well. But
for the last few minutes doesn't even make any sort of sense. I'm not even paying much attention to it too. Just mumbling. The phone's like my only friend. What's this? Well, I was sipping on a cigarette, so. Oh, it's a pride. That's not Facebook's fault. Oh, it's private. Look. It's posting some shit around on some Facebook groups. Like, still have dreams of making it on fucking YouTube. Why you fuck face? Feels like I'm doing too much as well. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm trying to do too much and stuff. It's just not there. So that's just me. Nobody's gonna watch my YouTube videos anyway. Facebook doesn't do it well, but when it works good. That's just me. See, like I just said, random itches as well. What's that pen? It's a little something else. Let's do it. I just put a note down saying those two go to the account that I got going on to help pick up and actually use it for shit. I tried looking for like you know, on Google a little bit. I gotta give it another go because I think it's a good idea about um, throw like a website where people don't use their Reddit accounts anymore. You can just kind of like pick it up. You know, people just hand out the. But the thing is with that, people are probably too embarrassed to like show because you can look at their history of like what they've been posting, but. Yep, I might have fucked that up. I did too. It's too good. So, lucky guns. It's time to close that. Might post some on the way back. Give me the last one for you. I gotta post I have wrote up some early notes. So I don't. Where are the notes? So I've just written some notes down. I just wrote another note. It's upcoming Friday. Just sit and look at some notes. So now, throughout the week, I'm gonna write notes about my recovery, bullet points. And this Friday, hopefully, put some time aside and go, okay, formulate it a bit better. Sometimes it works better if I just sit down and do some initial thinking. This is what I got wrong, etc., etc. You know, it gives me some time to think it through, think it over. Give myself a self-reflection thing. But then go, okay, put some time aside, formulate it a bit better. Hopefully start implying. Because this last few days, little things that I have as well already. But like I said, you know, last 2 or 3 meetings that I've been to, I have kind of had a chat instead of just kind of like leaving. This morning at the Sunday meeting, I did really go grab a coffee, which I normally don't do. It feels like I haven't spent enough time. This is the problem I have. I like doing stuff like this, but I'm missing out on doing other stuff. Then I do all the other stuff, and this feels like I'm not putting the time and effort into this. But if that makes sense. Right now, like I said before, when I kind of got to Manly, doing that editing's just somehow slowing my whole computer down a bit. Which is really weird. Fucking hell. Fucking, I don't know what I'm doing. This is good calm for not being focused as well. Just want another note. I've mentioned it before, like every 2 weeks I change, like every week I change. Like I have 2 weeks of the month where I kind of want to really focus on work. So I kind of add a bit more recovery and try to split my time up a bit because it's almost halfway through the year. It feels like, plus with the social media shit that I've been going through, it feels like I haven't, you know, progressed in the way that I would like to. If that makes sense. So, does that make sense? So this week I am going to do that French's Fries meeting tomorrow night at Monday. I don't expect anything out of it. I think it's just going to be one of those meetings I'm just going to be there and... But... Fucking hell, man. I think my computer's having a mind. And if that makes sense, because... even when I'm producing work... it feels like I'm just getting nowhere, so... Fucking hell. I washed my hair today too. Oh, here we go. Oh, fucking hell. So the computer's still 5 minutes just went past. I don't know what it is about that editing stuff, but completely lost the train of it. Just needed to fix itself, and to keep my hands busy, I just fucked around on Instagram. Should go brush my teeth and stuff. I just feel like going, fuck it. Not even worth it. But also too, because I am a fan of academics and stuff, and philosophy and all that, and apparently I'm quite intelligent, but whatever, I'm just somebody that likes academic stuff. I can't speak English properly, but I've said it before, like part of my problem is I trouble putting things into speech and stuff, so I've turned to writing for that. But I had this thought of just trying to, I think feel bad for not incorporating that sort of stuff more into my vlogs and all that. I think I did try to like recommend books, and occasionally I do show books. Oh, I got a new school of books actually, to be honest, but recently I just felt bad for like not adding that stuff in a bit more, but that's just me. But fucking hell, man. Christopher. What the fuck? But anyway, something I did to work on, I guess. Maybe to try to do little spots and stuff, because I've talked about like video journal a bit. World's smartest man, Christopher Wayne. But that kind of makes sense. But who knows, man. But oh yeah, the Sunday morning meeting at Manly today, it was fucking heaps good. I actually did a lot about it. But what did I get? It was based around coming out of like active addiction. You don't realize how much damage you've done until you kind of your clarity comes back into play. And then he talked about vice versa, getting that out of that routine, and I'm not doing a good sport about that. Fucking almost out of fucking internal storage space for the fucking videos. But can't be fucked writing poetry at the moment too. And because I can't be fucked writing poetry, I'm getting a bunch of quotes from Instagram, and I'll use that to post. Yeah. AT is a weird looking alien. So many good thought. Oh shit, what was that? Oh, my computer. I was having this good thought about fuck, I completely lost my train of thought just then, so what happened to my fucking screen? What the fuck are these? fucking gone as well. Don't know what that was about, but freaked out a bit with that. Like, it's fucking just, I don't know. I just feel like fucking giving up on this shit. It's not worth the fucking drama. But I know where the stem of the anxiety is coming from.
Hi, this is test 2 of the audio gear for the Kerouac road trips. And now I am testing the Audio-Technica 813A condenser microphone to see how it's going to do. I'm a little worried about wind noise on the street. Yeah, that's going to be bad. I got to get some foam heads for these things. But otherwise, I think it sounds pretty good. Now, we'll put it once again to the nose blowing test, which I'm sure it's probably going to over peak on. I'm going to try turning the input level down a little bit here. It's a little quieter. Still sitting in my apartment, recuperating from a cold before we leave on this trip. And testing out the new gear. And once again, thanks to Bram at Freesound for working with us on this. We're very excited to be partnering with them on this. Okay, here we go. Nice, and it didn't peak. Okay. And that's it. Hi, this is Shay, and welcome to the first test recording for Kerouac's America, Kerouac on the Road, Chasing Cool, for the online audio.
Give an update. It feels like I've been trying to fit too much into one day. Yesterday I could have done a bit better on with my smoking. The withdrawals hit me up. What else can I say? I think sometimes I could have spread out the meetings that I go to every 2 weeks again. You know, I did go to French's Forest last night. It was a good, alright meeting, but I didn't share, of course, but sometimes I gotta work on the fuck it, where I fully plan to do something, then I go fuck it sort of thing at the last second. So, still, always little things to work on, so, but I've worked out my day today, which I worked out, so, and tomorrow, I still gotta wake up. I'm not gonna walk to work tomorrow, but let's help give my body a bit of a rest, but I am gonna fucking try to get here to work on time. Not on time, enough time to read and stuff and all that sort of stuff, but that makes sense, so try to be a bit less all over the place. But I can still fall into that. And just with the fuck, it's try to be more mindful throughout, but no, try to solve this crazy head of mine. So. But to be honest, I am slowly improving though, but sometimes I think what these moments are just letting go, or just not kind of, but, you know, of course we all could potentially do better, so it shouldn't be so hard to give the wrong impression, but
So I don't know what it is about. Fuck, I want to blame Danielle, but I just need. Well, one, I actually did need to get out of the house and out and about, but I had starting a severe writer's block, and like to be expected, on the way here, I did think of a few things I could end. I think I certainly know how to do this chapter that I'm on, but I don't think I've got anything else to write about after this. And because of that, I don't feel that the book's long enough. So I'm hopefully like the ideas to kind of like to write about will pop up. But in terms of coming back to Manly, I've got to break this habit. Like a moment here or a moment there is one thing, or having actual time in Manly and vlogging it spaced out. So at least I'm doing other shit in between. But the thing is, it's the closest point to my house where something could happen, and normally it's active and vibrant at the moment. But so that's another reason why I'm here. So I didn't get him on film. I just saw a dude walk past the biggest mullet, but that's another. And of course, I'm gonna blame Danielle because she sparked this. Been addicted to Manly shit to me, but this is a different story. I can't remember which vlog the back of her hair is somewhere on one of my vlogs, but I gotta fucking go. Anyway, it's in one of them. So I doubt that I'll see her, but I don't know if that's shut down or not, but it's stopped working. But yeah, there's a guy on a skateboard. Phew. But fucking hell. So hopefully I've got anyway. So the chapter that I'm working on, I can actually fill that out, but hopefully I can kind of come up with one more chapter out of it. So, but anyway, I did get some writing done, so it's not like I've wasted my time. I just would have like gotten more out of it. So, but you know, these ones are still working. But fuck. Like most time, but nobody's around, so. And what's his name's not there? Timmy with the I call him Timmy, but his name's not Timmy. He's the dude with the fucking speakers and shit. But where's she going? What? She's gonna go catch the ferry, but I'll be here again in Manly in less than 12 hours from now. Hence, like, questioning why I'm here. But so my body's actually physically fucking tired, but I don't want to do much anyway. I've walked down to the beach. The wind's picking up fucking a lot low, but to be honest, maybe I should glance over the fucking Manly Wharf or something, but just in that. But so that's my My knees hurt. Legs hurt. It feels like I haven't stretched them in fucking days, but who knows? Right. Right. But and no, Jenny's not here either, but I can't really say it. You can kind of. Somebody left a sock there, but mate, just footage of me yawning. But not even the crackies are around. Karen's around, but she's asleep, and I don't want to wake her, but not her around, but town hall building's just there. I think I was reading something about the news. They were trying to sell the building for like apartments or some shit, but who knows? Yeah. But sometimes part of working on a novel is just putting it down and having it in your mind and like think it over, think it through. But I think partly because I am physically tired, it's not, doesn't help, so. But I'm going to bed. But I just thought since I can't get any shit down, calm down to Manly quickly. But you know, it'll pop up like that sort of that free flow of writing words will come out. But of course, I'm never going to write in the style that I'd like to, like in serious literature and all that. Maybe I should just put it down for, because I've not struggled, but I haven't been finding the subjects to write about though. That's a group of good-looking young adults. Oh fuck, I forgot to check my Reddit account. Just see if that one's still up and going and running. But you know, it's just not the timing. The timing where I've actually put aside to do some writing, I'm not getting it done. But tried a different method of just being out and about instead of being surrounded by shit. So if I wasn't filming randomly at Manly, then I'd be randomly doing something else at home. Right, I want to another group of people just got off the ferry. So I know these things have been in the news lately, e-bikes, around my local area. And I know who you are, motherfucker. And new favourite coffee shop. So I've been coming here in the mornings instead of Fusion Point. But West End, Manly Corso. They mainly do like takeaways. They do have some sitting area up here, but I like them. It's just starting to get to know stuff. But here's the menu. It's pretty simple, but my nose is itchy. It's a pop-up store. Fucking hell, this guy's freaky. I always like this tree at night. Whoa, bats with them too. Bats are flying foxes, but I always like this tree at night. Outside the Manly Club, I've just been getting parks here the last few times. And I know you can't see me, but you hear me. So, where the fuck do my lighter go? Ugh. Oh, I can feel it. So I got writer's block. It just feels that I don't know if it's writer's block actually, or just a sign just to kind of like have a rest, just put it aside, find something else to do type thing, and we'll come to you in a bit. But both times it's kind of like you gotta just let it go. So. I don't think I've ever drank in the Manly Club. Yeah, like they've put like apartments up above. I know you can't really see them. But Manly's really lost its edge. Said it, yeah, it just has. But me personally, I prefer to live in an apartment than a house, to be honest. Why don't you came up with the concept of apartments? Because I'm looking at like a bunch of them at just across the road. Anyway, so I've got my own writing style. You know, it's not as good as I want it to be. I think after this, I might have to actually put my series of like junky notes down for a bit and just do something else. Write another theme and stuff, which I haven't done in ages. Write a fictional book, but you know, maybe just get through this project first, then find something else to do. But so who knows? Back home now. Back home.
Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that until there are no longer first-class and second-class citizens of any nation, that until the colour of a man's skin is of no more significance than the colour of his eyes, that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without respect to race, that until that day the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that until there are no longer first-class and second-class citizens of any nation, that until the colour of a man's skin is of no more significance than the colour of his eyes, that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, that until that day the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that until there are no longer first-class and second-class citizens of any nation, that until the colour of a man's skin is of no more significance than the colour of his eyes, that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, that until that day the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that until there are no longer first-class and second-class citizens of any nation, that until the colour of a man's skin is of no more significance than the colour of his eyes, that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, that until that day the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that there are no longer first-class and second-class citizens of any nation, that until the colour of a man's skin is of no more significance than the colour of his eyes, that until the basic human...
It's me, if they're just putting it red because it's Friday night, but Town Hall's lit up red. So, yeah. There's a little bit of iffiness going on. I don't know too, were the lights on last time as well? Or what? What the fuck? I just saw what's in there. Fucking hell. Yeah. Poor girl. I gotta pull back. Anyway, I just saw something I probably shouldn't have seen. But oh well, shit happens, man. Fucking hell. But and they've stopped in the fucking driveway, so yeah. Yeah. Surprised no one's like asked me if I could pull like a cigarette ever. No. Nobody's asked me for like a fucking. No. No. Oh no. Fucking kids are like hanging outside Coles. That's not a good sign. Fucking hell, man. Like, I really need to get out of the house tonight. I'm really glad that it somewhat came down. Too bad I don't know anyone, but I don't know. It's a good vibe, a vibe that I remember myself of. Yeah. Yeah.
And then we were trying to find places.
Anyway, I did do some work today. But I didn't get as much done as I could have. But it was just today's week. This week's week 4, so I kind of give myself a bit of a relaxing time.
ease up a bit. This week, physically and mentally, I just needed to go a bit lighter on myself. So the next 3 days, I don't have to be at the cafe, but I got to be a bit more on point. Enough's enough. I had to get out of the house and walk around for a bit because I've been in my computer all day. But if that makes sense. So anyway, I just thought I'd just say something.
Buenas noches, estamos al aire, ¿verdad? En cadena nacional y andamos aquí paseando por Macuto. Macuto, esto es muy bonito, Macuto. Yo venía recordando ahora que entrábamos a Macuto cuando éramos imberbes tenientes, gobernador, cuando era el jefe. ¿Cómo está usted? Y la primera dama, Marita, ¿cómo está? Y el alcalde, ¿cómo está? Toledo. Y la directora de la maternidad de Macuto, que se reabrió.
Sí.
Se reabrió.
Sí,
la doctora Luz. Estela Antolini, ¿cómo está, doctora Antolini?
Muy feliz de
Bueno,
tenerlo
estamos muy felices
en la
todos.
casa.
Misión, estamos hoy 23 de diciembre. ¿Cuál es la cámara? La lucecita roja. No hay luz roja, ¿verdad? Deben poner una luz roja arriba y zarra la cámara. La cámara tiene una luz roja. Uno sabe cuál de tantas cámaras es la que está enfocándolo. Sí, pero no tiene luz. Mira, la luz roja. Entonces, aquí está la ministra de Salud. Aquí está el comandante de la guarnición militar, el almirante almirante Guerra de la Marina de Guerra, ¿verdad? Marina de Guerra, pero que lucha por la paz, como estamos luchando todos aquí en Venezuela, por la paz. 23 de diciembre está anocheciendo aquí en Macuto. Esto es como mamón, esto es un mata como de mamón, ¿verdad? Mamón, es mamón. Ajá, saludos, hola. Saludo a todos los vecinos de aquí. Yo me la pasaba aquí en Macuto cuando yo era muy joven, teniente. Las niñas mías estaban chiquiticas. Y aquí vivía el coronel Hugo Trejo. Yo lo visitaba. Él me decía el otro Hugo. ¿Y cómo aprendí de ese viejo coronel, ese viejo soldado? Mi general Trejo, uno de los más grandes pacifistas que coronel Hugo Trejo, claro que sí. Yo te cae. Bueno, allá está el ministro Varela, exacto. Falta ver, ahí está, ya andan el bote de goma, andan cortando por ahí, gente, por ahí, no tanto la gana ver. Zarra y Pareco, cortando, pero sur, no tanto la sur. Bueno, ¿y esta calle cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Avenida La Playa, estamos muy cerca de aquí. Bueno, y aquí estamos, cierre inaugurado del hospital. En una maternidad, Ana Teresa de Jesús, madre de José María Vargas. Estamos en el estado Vargas, en homenaje a la madre del doctor Vargas. Aquí está, una maternidad que sufrió durante la tragedia. Y luego estuvimos recuperando.
I don't know why, but my ears have been fucking itchy. So... So anyway, I just popped down to Manly. I saw something I probably shouldn't have seen, but that's okay. Just probably more embarrassed. But so anyway, the last couple of days I've kind of let myself go a bit. Smoke in my bedroom, which will be the last one tonight, but. So I kind of let myself go. In the last 2 or 3 hours, I'm kind of like, okay, I got to pull myself back together. if that makes sense, and get a bit refocused and pull myself, because I have this habit of swinging back to default as well, and kind of not, not being focused and stuff, but it's not that it's been a complete waste, it hasn't, but can't get that done. I can't be that sort of like pattern. I always fall back in the same pattern, but and I got to be a bit more punctual, be more switched on, produce stuff. And if that makes sense, but I had to get out of the house, so if that makes sense. Another thing is, I was going to say, working my self-growth a bit, which I could have been a bit, it's not that I wasted, I felt minor growths and minor little things, I felt a bit, thaw in, a bit, some changes, if that makes sense. But, and this week's been somewhat okay about it, but I'm going to leave myself a note, so hopefully I see it in the morning and kind of remind myself to kind of use my time, not at the cafe, to be a bit more on point when I'm actually trying to grow and develop. But, who knows? I was going to say something else, but I know I'm a bit all over the place, but I thought I'd talk about something. So I'm editing, so one reason I had to get, so I started editing, I was trying to work on my 8th volume of Junkie Notes, and like I said, I was saying before, I wasn't getting anywhere with the ending to it, so it's time for me to move on from it, I guess. So I started editing, fix up the grammar a bit, the spelling mistakes and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I had to get out of the house and I had to buy another packet of smokes, hence why I was at Manly as well. For the second time today, but I did get some new books though. Sam Adams. It's a small bio, but Samuel Adams, life, horror style. Without character of Samuel Adams, the true history of American Revolution can never be written. Apparently. So, I don't know much about him. Also, I got this old book. It's called Klaus. So the Collapse of Chaos, written by Jack Cohen and Stewart. It's a very dense book. Published in the early 70s, I think, but it looks like one of the books that I'll end up reading. Hopefully, improve my intelligence a bit. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. Collapse of Chaos. Also, her. I know who she is, but check out that author. Talk about a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. So I'm looking forward to reading that. So I do check her out. She's fucking a gorgeous French woman. Flags the Flowers. I've seen the film to it by what's his name? Clint Eastwood. So this I don't know much about Eric. The Railway Man. The Railway Man. Eric. Don't know much about the author. I don't think I've read any of his books. But books. An old mate here. So I've seen the TV show, of course. You don't know who Cole Prington is? Check him out. He's a fucking hilarious. Just check him out. There's another book. I know that sounds, I guess self-help, but I think it's coming from more of an academic approach. This one, I'm not a big MMA person, but finally got a written copy of the Homer. Right. You should have read this before the Odyssey too, guys. Fun fact. Finally, the Republic. Written version of it. I've looked over the fucking audiobooks heaps of times as well. Lloyd got that as well. Fuck, it's a good recent collection. Also, if you're wondering why the book's there, those are the books I've not yet read. Nowhere near done, so that's the thing. So time for me to go to bed too. Hopefully tomorrow I can start to just regroup. I'll be all over the place as well. And like I said, I am trying to try to put in more of my academics to my vlogs as well. But I guess that's one thing good about mine, is just try to be a bit more variant when you're fucking watching it and shit like that. But restart my smoking as well, which I smoke. I let myself go a bit today, just because it's just, you can't be that switched on all the fucking time. But a bit of an update for me, I guess. Oh god. But who knows? Work stuff there. Been out of the way. Get some water into me. book reader. A pen. So, a little note, put right here my keyboard. So in the morning, hopefully I'll fucking see it. So.
To race. That until that day, the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that until there are no longer first-class and second-class citizens of any nation, that until the colour of a man's skin is of no more significance than the colour of his eyes, that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, that until that day the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited.
Yo, Saturday morning, yo. So, hang on, a message over at WhatsApp. So, like I said, you know, gotta just breathe and restart again. It's probably a good thing that I'm starting off at a meeting. You know, it took a while for a meeting in the morning to do its job and stuff. But you know, but if I can start, you know, just regroup from what I've been saying about how I'm gonna let myself go a bit. You know, but not a bit, but just a few days, 2 or 3 days. You know, I got some coffee, which I already fucking drunk, cause it's. But and whilst there, picked up some books for my nephew. It's more likely going to be for my niece. This one can be for my nephew. When they come back this weekend, I gotta air out my fucking room. But okay, but I wish I could just be constantly on point. Not on point, but present or mindful. But then again, it's somewhat healthy from time to time just to go, you know, fuck it, you know, but... I know there was like no point for me talking like that, but it is kind of somewhat healthy just to kind of talk therapy, I guess. You know, I'll fix my hair up. I suppose in the Peaky Blinders, but that's what I feel. But, you know, morning. Nobody's around, so it's alright just to film a bit. Still got the new shoes. I don't know what it is about shoes. Even when I actually need a pair, it just takes a while for me to fucking go get some. It's too bright, it reminds me of the 90s, but shit and real. But anyway, salute.